Welcome all to the Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024, 6:15 p.m. remote participation meeting of the Ayer Affordable Housing Trust. In accordance with Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2023, suspending certain provisions of the Open Meeting Law, OML, public bodies otherwise governed by the OML are temporarily relieved from the requirement that meetings be held in public places, open and physically accessible to the public, so long as measures are taken to ensure public access to the body's deliberations through adequate alternative means. This meeting will be live on Zoom. The public may participate remotely by joining Zoom meeting ID 818-0509-7403 or by calling 929-205-6099. For additional information about remote participation, please contact Alicia Hersey at ahersey@ayerma.ma.us or 978-772-8220 extension 142 prior to the meeting. And may I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make a motion. Go ahead, Pat.
Okay, I will second that.
Thank you. Colleen made it, and Pat. Any discussion on the agenda? Hearing none, we're going to do it by Hollywood Squares, guys. And now you all know that Cindy Lavin is in the upper left-hand corner tonight. Cindy, how do you vote?
Aye.
Thank you, Colleen.
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Pat?
Aye.
Standing chair says aye. Great. Next on our list is to approve the 2/28/24 meeting minutes. Need a motion, please.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting.
Thank you, Colleen.
Second.
Thank you, Pat. Any discussion or corrections, edits? I'll go with the great silence as saying none. Again, thank you. Cindy, how do you vote?
Aye.
Colleen?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Pat? I'm sorry, Pat, I didn't hear you.
Aye.
Thank you, and chair says aye. Next on our list is the Ayer Rental Assistance Program update. I know that Alicia, do you want to do an update quickly?
Sure. So we
Thanks.
have our 11 people. We're still getting the landlords all lined up. We had 2 start in April and the rest are starting in May, which is what happened last year too, as we get the units approved and the landlords all in line. We do have, excuse me, we do have one situation where we're looking for just some compliance of the unit, but it looks like it should be fine.
Great. Do you need any help or are you all set?
I'll let you know tomorrow when I make a few more phone calls. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, I'll be away from my desk a good portion of the day. Just please call me on my cell so I can help you out if you need it. Okay?
Question.
Yes.
What 12?
One doesn't come due until August.
Okay, thank you. I thought that. Thank you.
Okay. So either they will be in first place or somebody on the wait list will get it.
Okay.
Any other questions for Alicia on the rental assistance program at this point? Thanks again, Alicia. I know you've been doing yeoman's work, making sure to contacting the applicants, contacting the landlords, and making sure inspectional services is involved. Thank you. Next is a letter of support for Noah Ayer Commons. And Alicia, I'm going to take a quick overview of this so that you can save your voice.
Thank you.
There is a funding gap for Ayer Commons. Noah, Phil Giffey at Noah got in touch with us and has asked and has proposed that they're going to go to the Senate, U.S. Senate, for an earmark for $4 million for this project. The gap is for multiple reasons, including inflation, construction costs, and stuff like that. They have asked for letters from the Board of Selectmen and the Affordable Housing Trust. I sent out a draft letter that was submitted, a letter similar to that was submitted to the Board of Selectmen last night at their meeting. and they approved it. And in conversations, it was pointed out to me that the letter didn't exactly say it was from the housing trust. So I went through and I edited the letter. We're going to send a letter to Senator Markey and Senator Warren. And we're going to probably send a letter to Representative Trahan, though the funding will come from the other house, but I'd like to make sure her office is on board with it. I sent the letters out today, but because we're a meeting and it's got to go into the minutes, I'm going to do a quick read if it's okay with folks. And I'll read the one to, excuse me?
No, go ahead, sorry.
Okay, I know you guys want to hear my dulcet tones a lot, huh? So this is the letter. It's Senator Elizabeth Warren, Washington, D.C., regarding a letter of support for a federal earmark for Ayer Commons 40B affordable housing. Dear Senator Warren, the Ayer Affordable Housing Trust expresses full support of the friendly chapter 40B 100% affordable housing development project advanced by NOAA, the neighborhood of affordable housing, known as Ayer Commons, a sustainable and affordable housing development acutely needed within the town of Ayer, the Devens Enterprise Zone, and the central Massachusetts region. To effectively advance this most worthy local regional affordable housing development to the construction and completion phase, the Ayer Affordable Housing Trust respectfully requests your support and leadership in securing a $4 million federal earmark for Ayer Commons. NOAA proposes a 100% affordable rental housing development at 65 Fitchburg Road, Ayer, Mass. Under Massachusetts Chapter 40B, with application for substantial project subsidy funding through the Low Income Housing Tax Credit Program. The Massachusetts Executive Office of Housing and Livable Communities, EOHLC, formerly the Mass DHCD, issued a project eligibility letter for the proposed project on 11/4/2021. The project proposes 106 units of affordable housing at 100%, located on a 10.6 acre site within a mile of the downtown Ayer MBTA commuter rail station and in immediate proximity of the Stop and Save supermarket. The project will serve as a model of passive house design principles, traditional neighborhood design, multimodal transit-oriented design, and will result in the preservation and protection of critical wetlands, native species, and wildlife habitat on the Fitchburg Road corridor. The planned project has gained the full support of the Ayer Select Board, Ayer Affordable Housing Committee, municipal departments, stakeholder agencies, and organizations, along with the local community. The 2022 Ayer Town Meeting voted to unanimously approve $400,000 of Local Community Preservation Act funding in support of Ayer Commons. On 1/12/2023, the Ayer Zoning Board of Appeals issued its approved comprehensive permit decision for this noteworthy affordable housing development project. Senator Warren, thank you, and to our U.S. congressional delegation for your consistent support and leadership in advancing local and regional sustainable, healthful, and environmentally sensitive affordable housing development and redevelopment in the town of Ayer in central Massachusetts. Respectfully, Jeffrey Tillotson, Chairman, Ayer Affordable Housing Trust. And I promise I'll spell my name correctly when I send the letter out. So that's what the letter says. It's okay, Alicia and Pat. I never read the signature line. I got it wrong. So that's going to be the same letter, obviously, where it says Senator Warren, it'll say Senator Markey. Where it says senators, it'll say Representative Trahan. Anything anybody wants to add to it? Yes, Colleen.
Yeah, I think where you list all of the town groups that supported the project and it
Yep.
going for CPC funding, you should
Yep.
add us to that list.
CPC?
No,
Yes.
you say with CPC has funded it, but you didn't put the Affordable Housing Trust in the, I mean, I know it's implied because we're writing the
Yes.
letter, but we
I got
were
it.
part of that,
Yeah.
support of the funding application.
Yes. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it out in at AAHT's support.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll do that.
Just
I want to get Alicia. She's not feeling well. I want to get through this. So yes, I will. Thank you. That's awesome. I will add the Affordable Housing Trust support to the letter. That's good. Anything else I missed? And good catch.
Jeff, I have a question, and I don't know if I'm just naive. Should anything be in there about what the town has already offered to these folks in way of permitting, that sort of thing that we've already approved up front? Or
Well,
would it,
Yeah, we do include that the town meeting has voted the requested $400,000 of local Community Preservation Act funding. And we do include that the Ayer Zoning Board of Appeals has issued the comprehensive permit, which is the green light for the project to go forward. What other would you
my
suggest?
thought was that a charge, or is it a lesser rate? You know what I mean? To show that we're even giving more support than what actually is on the surface. And I'm just asking the question. I don't know how they look at that.
Can I answer that?
Yeah, please do.
It's a little complicated, Pat, because they're doing a formula on the water and the permitting, okay?
Okay.
And we are doing other things. Interesting enough, some of the major, staff people here are very environmentally sensitive or conscious because they've come from environmental groups. So we decided to emphasize all the environmental
Okay.
because of where they were coming from. We can always, and Phil decided to go for 4 million because he figures it'll get cut. And the gap is closer to 2 million.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just on curiosity. Thank you.
No, I appreciate it. And to be honest with you, this is, if I'm looking at it from the standpoint of, I kind of want to keep it to one page.
Yep.
And once we throw the town seal on here, I think we're going to drop the point size a little bit so that it gets on one page. And I want to put a copy on the bottom. It's going to say carbon copy for Noah on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's if you read it, the average person, if somebody found this on the road, walking down the street and decided to read it, and they're the average resident, they would have no idea what this thing says. They know it's about
Right.
asking for money, but they wouldn't understand half of the municipal speak.
Right. The other question, I don't know, again, you're trying to keep it to one page, so
Yeah.
I don't want to make it worse than what it is, but with 20 years in the federal government, they always said more signatures are better. So I didn't know if adding all of our signatures for the Affordable Trust, we could do it all electronically. But again, it's just a question. I don't know how things work at this level and state level, so I'm just throwing it at you because of past experience. And I'm not trying to hold up the meeting. Alicia, I'm sorry you don't feel well.
Oh, no worry about it. I like that. I mean, the salutation will be on behalf. I can do it on behalf of the Affordable Housing Trust. I would like to do wet signatures. We have
I
a
have to-
deadline of Friday. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
so I
Yeah,
need
okay.
it. I'd really like to be, by the end of tomorrow, I'd really like to be getting it off to Phil.
Done.
If people want to stop by and put a signature on it, they're more than welcome.
All right.
Again, I just would to do it electronically, but no, that's fine. I'm fine with it either way.
Yeah, thanks. Anybody want to sign it? We'll put a line. I'm happy to put a line on it. We'd have to get to the town hall by 4 tomorrow. Yeah, sorry, I didn't put that in up front. Bill was in the office mid to late last week asking for this. And Alan and Alicia put it together for the select board and for us. So
Did a great job.
I mean, Jeff, if you feel like it's beneficial to have additional signatures on the letter, I can certainly swing by town hall and sign it tomorrow, late afternoon, probably 3:30 would be when I could get there. But if you feel like just one signature on behalf of the trust is good, that works for me too. But
I'm adrift at this. I have no dog in this hunt, to be honest with you, Colleen.
If you just say on behalf of the Affordable
Yeah.
Housing Trust, it implies that I don't think having more signatures is going to give it that much more weight.
Okay.
We're approving this letter.
Yep. I'll put on behalf of the Ayer Affordable Trust.
yeah, I mean, if we approve it tonight, I wonder if you also just add in a statement, approved unanimously by the trust.
Well, let's vote it in and make that decision. If we voted unanimously, I would, yes. Good.
I like that.
Can I have a motion? If there's no more discussion, can we have a motion to approve the letter?
Say what the wording is?
So
What
I
wording?
will, in the second to last paragraph,
Hmm.
I will add that the project also has the support of the Air Affordable Housing Trust. The one where we list the planned project has gained the full support of the Air Select Board. Well, it says Air Affordable Housing Committee. I'll put Air Affordable Housing Trust, municipal departments, stakeholder agencies and organizations, along with the local community. So that takes care of Colleen's first point. And then before the signature line, it will say on behalf of the Air Affordable Housing Trust. I'll sign that. And I can put a note at the bottom, adopted unanimously by the Air Affordable Housing Trust with today's date, if you'd like, if that's what we do. I got
So-
shaking heads, yes.
So moved.
Thank you.
You could probably do one or the other. You can say Fair Affordable Housing Trust.
Mhm.
You don't have to say on behalf of the,
Yep.
you know, but
Yep.
approved by,
Very good.
hopefully.
So it will say Air Affordable Housing Trust, Jeffrey Tillotson, Chairman. Okay.
Yep.
We have a motion. We have a second. I didn't hear.
Second,
Thank you, Bob. Moved by Cindy, seconded by Bob. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Cindy, how do you vote? Colleen?
Aye.
Thank you, Bob.
aye.
Thank you, Pat.
Aye.
Thank you, and chair votes aye, making it unanimous for the meeting. Thank you very much, guys, for doing that with us. Hey, Alicia, I know you mentioned to me about the audit the other day, and I forgot what you told me.
Excuse me. So David Alexander is no longer doing audits. That's
Okay.
the person that I used to go to for the IDFA.
Mhm.
So we have reached out to our auditors, which we work with the town, and we've sent them some, and they're getting us an estimated price for how much it's going to cost. We've sent them some of the paperwork, and so I should have something for you on that next meeting.
Thank you very much. I'm going back to my agenda. Public comment. Is there anybody here who would like to make a comment? Hearing none. The upcoming meetings, I'm going to pop open to the other. I think our next meeting is, I need to get to my email. Excuse me for a moment. That's not opening. Bear with me 1 second.
Is it May 29th, Jeff?
I believe May 29th is, and
Yep.
yes. The reason I was making sure is I put something on, I just need to save, I can't open another document. Yeah, May 29th would be our next meeting, and the expectation is it will be done all remote. And there you go. I lost everybody. May 29th, and I've forgotten the next day the day after that we have selected.
End of June.
Yeah, it's end of June. What I'm trying to do is open a copy of the minutes that I just had open. And
I don't think we had picked beyond May 29th, but I think if I remember our discussion from the last meeting, the expectation was we'd kind of stick with that
That's
last
right.
day of the month, that this
Yep.
was the out of the norm meeting.
good catch. That's exactly what it was. April 3rd, we canceled the 3/27, the 4/24, and May 29th. And the 4/24 got moved to April 2nd, to April 3rd because of the townwide budget meeting. And I apologize, guys. I got so many meetings going on with the warrant, with the town meeting, and everything else going on today. So May 29th at 6:15 is our next meeting. With that, so that everyone knows, a follow-up on, I had an open agenda item. I did follow up with, I did reach out and connect with everybody. I did leave a voice message for James Stephen, to find out if one night's better than the other night, and also talk about what's going on now. And Sean apologizes. Work kept him away from us this evening. He was able to go to the select board last night. But had he been here, I'm sure he would have supported the letter, because he supported it last night as a member of the select board. And it's pretty much close. It's not the exact same letter, but it's close. Okay. With that, I'd like to wish Alicia a happy and quick recovery, and accept a
Thank you.
motion, to adjourn.
So moved.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Enjoy the eclipse. Please don't look at the sun on Monday.